and welcome to my channel, The Sublimation Raccoon. With Easter just around the corner, I'm going to show you how to make a super cute Easter themed mug. I made the design with Canva, and I used the free version to help show how to make cute designs on a budget. They have many options even in the free version. If you pay, you'll get access to a lot more detailed designs, but I find the free version has enough images to be able to create something fun. Go to Elements and type in a keyword for what you're looking for. I just used Easter and it gave me everything I needed. The mugs I use are 11.8 fluid ounce or 348 milliliters. For these mugs, I make my designs 21 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Once your design is ready, you are going to click Share and then Download. You are going to save it as a PNG. Once you save that, you are going to open a new page. This page needs to match the size of the paper you are using. I'm using letter size, so I have it set to 216 millimeters by 279 millimeters. Next, you're going to take the corner of your design and adjust the size until it says 210 millimeters by 90 millimeters in that little black box near the cursor. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the closer you can get it, the better. You can move the design to fit more on one page if you're making multiple mugs. I can fit 3 designs this way. Keep a bit of space between the edges of the paper. After you're satisfied with the placement, you are going to click Share and Download again, only this time you're going to save it as PDF print. Open this download in your browser. From here, click the print icon. The first thing you're going to do after you've clicked the print icon is to double check that you have your sublimation printer selected. Click More Settings and select your paper size. I'm using letter in this video. Now click Print using Systems dialog and then select Preferences. Double check your paper size and then go to Paper Type and select Premium Presentation Paper Matte. For quality, select Standard. Now we're going to go to More Options. From here, go to Color Correction and select Custom and then click Advanced. Click Color Controls and for Color Mode, select Adobe. Make sure it says Gamma 2.2. From here, you are going to adjust your levels. For my mugs, I like to select the brightness to +10, the contrast -5, saturation 0, and density -5. Click OK and then select Mirror Image. Click OK and now you're ready to print. I'm using the Epson ET2800 printer. This printer can be used for regular paper or for sublimation depending on what ink you use. I have the sublimation ink and I'm using sublimation paper. Check your paper to make sure it came out mirror image. The colors will appear a bit more muted on the paper, but they will be brighter on the mug. Next, you are going to cut the paper to size. A paper cutter helps keep everything straight and even, but scissors will work if you don't have one. Remember to keep a bit of white around the design. When placing the paper on the mug, make sure to line both sides of the paper evenly with the handle. I like to use this little mug holder to keep it in place while I adjust. It's important to check it head on to make sure it's even. Once you have the sides sorted out, check the design through the paper and make any necessary adjustments to keep some space between the design and the edge of the mug. Once you're satisfied with the placement, you can begin adding the heat-resistant tape. I always start with one side with a piece of tape in the middle. Once that side is done, I press hard from the tape and go around the design to the other side of the handle to help push out any air pockets and ensure the paper is as snug and as straight as possible. Hold it tightly so it doesn't slip. This mug holder helps add pressure while I'm adding the tape to this side. Give it another check for any air pockets. I like to wrap this Teflon sheet around the mug to help prevent the ink bleeding through to the mug press and getting on future projects. I cut this one to fit my mugs and I just add a piece of tape to hold it in place. Turn on your mug press. Wait for the temperature to heat up. For my mugs, I use 200 degrees Celsius. I recommend keeping a blank mug in the mug press between uses to help it keep its shape. Since it's very hot, you'll need heat-resistant gloves. Now we're ready for the mug. Slide it in carefully and make sure the handle is even between the sides. You'll notice that the temperature has dropped during the switching of the mugs, so wait until it goes back up to your desired temperature. Once your temperature is back up, click Enter to start your timer. I have it set to 190 seconds. If you want to learn how to set the temperature and time, I'll leave a link to that video in the description and in the comments below. Once the timer goes off, press Enter to stop it. Carefully remove the mug and set it to the side to cool. Place the blank mug back inside and turn your press off. Once your mug has cooled down a bit, you can start removing the tape. I like to wear a glove to hold the handle if it's still a bit hot and use my nails to remove the tape. Once the tape is off, you can really see how vibrant the colors are. If you feel any gritty residue or see white specks, take a cloth and give it a rub. It's just from the paper and it comes right off. And that's how to make an Easter themed mug. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.